Good morning, girls and boys. It's Miss Carol here at Pinetta Elementary School. Since we can't be together, I decided to do it this way on the computer. I have a book for you today that I think you'll enjoy. The name of the book is Bunny Trouble by Hans Wilhelm. I also have a new Matrushka, and it's a rabbit. So when we get through with the book, I'll take this apart. We'll see how many, I wonder how many are in there. We'll see after we get through reading. All right, sit back and enjoy the book. Bunny Trouble. Oh, girls and boys, look at this. I noticed that there's a soccer ball amongst the Easter eggs. I wonder if this has something to do with soccer. I know some of you play soccer. Bunny Trouble by Hans Wilhelm. Once there was a rabbit colony that was different from any other. The rabbits were were in charge of decorating all the Easter eggs for the Easter Bunny to deliver. Everyone worked year-round getting ready, and look at all those bunnies decorating the eggs. Wow. Even up in the trees. Everyone except Ralph. He cared for only one thing in the world, and that was soccer. And there he is with his soccer ball. It worried his mother and father. Uh-oh, look at Ralph. See what he's doing? Not good. It worried the other rabbits in the colony. Oh, he was destroying a garden. Oh, he's getting a ticket down here. It worried his teachers in the school where all the young rabbits were to learn egg decorating. Where was Ralph while everyone else was hard at work in the classroom? Well, of course, he was outside working on his fancy footwork. Uh-oh, look at the ball, girls and boys, coming through the window. It worried his sister Liza, especially when he ruined her birthday party. Liza loved Ralph more than anyone else in the world, but she knew that one day he would get into trouble. He just didn't fit in. Each year as Easter approached, everyone got busier and busier. The chickens laid more eggs. The painters and the jelly bean makers and the basket stuffers all worked overtime, so everyone was busy getting ready for Easter. Ralph had to work too, but he had a hard time keeping his mind on his job. Instead, he was thinking about place kicks, and he tried one. Oops! Over went a full basket of eggs. The exhausted chickens groaned. The rabbits shouted at Ralph, "Go play soccer on the other side of the trees so we can finish our work in peace," they said. Oh, they were very frustrated with Ralph. Ralph was glad to go. He went off to play by himself on the other side of the forest. That night, he did not come home. His mother wept and cried and wrung her hands. Where could he be, she wondered, and with Easter just 2 days away. Oh dear. Morning came and still Ralph had not come home. Liza slipped out to search for him. She found him not far away, locked up in a cage. Well, a farmer had caught him while he was practicing his dribble in the cauliflower field. The coach always told us to look where we were going, not at our feet, Ralph joked sorrowfully. Don't worry, Lisa told him. I'll go and get some help. Well, she ran back past the busy rabbits, calling, "Mama, Mama, we must save Ralph. The farmer has caught him and he's going to make him into Easter dinner." "Oh, I knew that bunny would get into trouble someday," cried Mama as she followed Lisa to Ralph's cage. It had thick bars and a heavy padlock. "We'll never get him out of there," moaned their mother when she saw Ralph inside. "Of course we will," said Lisa firmly. "I think I can get the lock open." Well, she worked for hours, but the lock refused to be picked. The bars wouldn't bend and the door couldn't be pried off. "If I ever get free," whispered Ralph, "I promise I'll never play soccer again." "No, Ralph," said Lisa. "You want to be a soccer player, and you will be too, but you also have to help with the eggs. And not be such a nuisance," added Mama. Ralph knew they were right. He promised to do what they said, and hours passed, and suddenly Liza cried, "I've got an idea that will do the trick, but we have to hurry." I wonder what her idea could be. Well, Liza and Mama ran all the way home. In no time, she was back carrying a small bundle under her arms. She squeezed it carefully through the bars of Ralph's cage. Then she whispered the plan. The next morning, there was a great commotion around the cage. That means a lot of action, a big commotion. Inside it, next to Ralph, was a basket of the most beautiful Easter eggs anyone had ever seen. Some were polka dotted, some were dyed deep purple, some were painted with rainbows. The farmer's children gathered around. "He must be the Easter bunny," they said with wonder. "How else could he have gotten those eggs? We must let him go or there won't be any Easter for us." So the farmer opened the cage door and Ralph ran home as fast as he could. But he didn't forget Liza's words. He did try harder with his painting. Ralph even became known for one special design, which he did far better than anyone else, and almost as well as kicking, passing, and scoring. You'll notice what his design is, girls and boys. They look just like soccer balls. Oh, I like that story. As a matter of fact, this story was my son's, Bill, says 3 years old. So this book's been around a long time. Well, let's take a look at our Matryoshka. Like I said, I know you love these dolls, the stacking dolls, and I decided to get a rabbit, of course, for Easter. So let's see, how many will be in here this time? Well, and of course, you know they're made out of wood, just like I've shown you before. There's the biggest one. And then we've got, that might be Daddy right there. Then we've got the next one. There's still some more. Then we've got this. Another one. And that's the last one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this time. Girls and boys, I hope you enjoyed the story. Again, it was called Bunny Trouble by Hans Wilhelm, and it is an AR reader. So goodbye for now, and I hope you're doing good at home. We miss you. Bye-bye.